Hi guys, welcome to the Solo Day Trader channel. So I'm Shami and today I'm going to be doing my YouTube video a little bit different. So I'm going to be doing it on my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. So hopefully this is a good video and it comes out really crisp and clean. So personally for me, I feel like it's going to save a lot more time and then I can do a lot more videos consistently every single week. So in this video, I just want to talk about the current market conditions. So obviously we know that the war in Russia and Ukraine is going on and it's caused a lot of issues in the global markets, and that obviously means that there's a lot more fear in the market, so people are likely to sell a lot more. So I'm just going to talk about the NZ50G because, as you guys know, I use this to analyze like fear and greed or just market sentiment in general. So when I talk about market sentiment, what I'm talking about is the investor or individual behavior when it comes to stocks. Is it more bullish or is it bearish? So if it's bearish, then that means the overall market is going to go down. So in order to figure out if the market is going to go down, we can see that, you know, lower highs over here starting to form, and that signals that there's a bearish trend going on. So in order to see whether the market is going to be in a bullish state again, we need to make sure that we're breaking that lower high. So I'm just going to clear my drawings here. Let's see, I'll just clear my drawings. So I do it on my phone as well, so I've got a few things I need to do there. So let's see. I usually double click on my computer and then go clear drawings. So I'm just trying to see. There it is, remove drawings and indicators. Okay, there we go. So what we can see here is that the market is currently downtrending. So again, I'm just going to draw the lower highs again. So lower high, and then just form the brand new lower high there. So if we want the bull market or momentum to come back into stocks, what we need to see is we need to see a break above that point there. So previously it was that point. So if it breaks both of them, then great. That can signal that there's a lot more buying going on. Then we can see a move back up to like that 13,000 level. And that's when we can see buying going on in stocks. So we can see some continuation. So I'm always looking for continuations in the market. So let's see. Oops, let's clear that. Cool. So let's look at some current runners lately. So we know the market's downtrending. We know that there's a little bit of momentum over here. So a stock that I saw, I didn't take advantage of it because it was a bit illiquid for me. So when I talk about illiquid, it means that there's not enough volume behind it for me to stick a big enough size to make a decent enough gain. So you guys already know I trade with very large position sizes, so I make sure that you know, so like making $400 is not really feasible for me. I'd rather be making that sort of the, you know, 1,000, 2,000, so in the 1,000 sort of range. So if the trade is not going to make me probably, you know, like $1,000, then I don't want to really be going for it. I might just do, if I'm bored, I might just do like a $2 position or something. But for me personally, that's just, you know, because I've come such a long way in the trading journey, it's just not worth my time and effort to be making smaller profits. I'm always going for those bigger profits. So trading less but consistently, high probability setups and good market conditions. Alrighty. So let's see. Somewhere. There you go. So there's NZM. So this one's been powerful lately. So I'll just clear that drawing. There we go. Let me get my crosshair tool out. Cool. Let me just clear those drawings. Remove drawings indicators. Cool. Back to the crosshair. There you go. So NZM has been ripping higher lately. Now I'll just get the volume indicator out as well. There you go, showing a bit of volume. So you can see that this made a move of around about, so after its earning day, so it finished higher on its earnings day, and from there it made about, you know, 19% in just a few days. So this is the continuation we're looking for. But as you can see as well that, we just had a massive dip today. So the dip was huge. It was around about, let's see, so dip from here all the way. So it's like a 7% dip in like one day. So that's why I always say as well, you guys need to take your profits, because at the end of the day, if you're not taking your profits, then you're being greedy and you're being fearful. So you need to be in the middle. So you should be taking your profits from, let's say, anywhere in the middle, from like here to here. You should be happy with like 8%. So if you entered in there, let's say you entered in around about here or something, it's gone up to there now. Now it's just dipped back 8%, but you're still not going to sell, because you're going to be like, all right, sweet, it's going to go up the next day, and that's just a normal sort of trader mentality or investor mentality especially when you're new to the markets, and then it's going to keep going down, so go back to the same place we bought it from. That's usually what happens. But yeah, cool. Let's look at some other stocks. So this is my watch list here. So I'm just going to my let's see. Right, there we go, down the bottom. So what I've done is I've just created a orange list over here, and this orange list has pretty much every single NZ stock on it. And I can kind of see like which stocks made a good move today, and I can kind of analyze it and see if it's got something sort of bullish that I can trade, and see if I can get some continuation or something. And let's see. So we had 7% dip on NZM, 5% dip on RAC. There's some pretty hectic dips today, and obviously that's because of the fear in the markets. People are afraid, and maybe the war is going to cause some sort of global stock market turmoil or something like that, and then stocks going out. People just scared. They want to reduce their positions. They want to get out. So obviously market sentiment is not great. So when market sentiment is not great, what do? The only thing you can really do is just take a bit of risk off the table, or not trade at all. So I mean, if there is definitely opportunity, but the opportunity is going to be less. You've got to take your profit straight away, because continuation will, like you saw on NZM, it can just boom go back down. So, or you can just stay on the sidelines and wait for the market conditions to get better, which I suggest. So the thing is, trading is a long-term journey, so you can't just expect to just get in the markets and just start making money, heaps of money straight away. It's a long-term journey. And you've got to be trading in the right market conditions, bullish setups, and you want to be trading consistently, being confident as well behind trades. The more trades you get under your belt, the more confidence you're going to have whenever you're implementing the trade, and slowly over time you can increase your position size. So let's have a look at some of these. You can see a lot of these are going down, so you can see it's a pretty red day today. Let's see some big dippers. Where's some big dippers? Mainframe as well, that's like a powerhouse. So look at that, it's just straight downtrending. So again, guys, if you're looking for strong stocks like this, that Mainframe's a strong stock, and it had an upwards trend before, but it looks like that it just couldn't. Oops. Yeah, looks like it just couldn't break above that trend line, that sort of trend line there, and then just started to downtrend from there. Gapped up and just straight back down. Had a bit more momentum over here. Had a 9% move, which is good. Then straight back down just because the markets are just crap at the moment. So yeah, so a lot of these good stocks are getting smashed. Right? Everything gets smashed. Like, it's just, for me, the markets are basically just fear and greed. Like, that's all it is. And you can take advantage of that. You can take advantage of overall market sentiment. There's buying in the market, bull market, all stocks are just going up, making 5-6% returns per day. Then that's what you want, because the thing is, anyone can trade, but you just need to know exactly what you're doing. You need to know liquidity, risk management, market conditions, and just putting everything together can make you a good, consistent trader over the long term. Look at some other stocks. Ooh, I think SKO took a huge dip today as well, as you can see, straight down. So this is a travel related stock, and travel should pick up a little bit, like travel related stocks, as the borders start to open, because investors, individuals, they'll look at that sort of stuff and be like, hey, look, borders opening, lots of flights, and then Air New Zealand and we'll start probably put out some news saying, you know, flights are rebounding. In return, that benefits SKO because they're like a software-based company. They do travel bookings and stuff like that. Cool. Let's look at other stuff. Yeah, going back down again. So it says as it's bounced multiple times off that level here, off that 142 level. So if something's bounced 3 times off a support level, then that means there's a high probability that it'll bounce off again. And the reason for that is because buyers are sitting there. They probably have alerts on. They probably have like buy orders just in there. And they're just going to be like, sweet, it's reached $1.40. We're going to increase our position because people see value there. If you see multiple attempts at support, it means people see value. Big investors, they'll hold up the price. They'll start to buy anyone that kind of sells at that level. As the stock starts to go down as well, it kind of weans out the sellers. So as the stock goes down, especially to a support level, the more like down it goes, then the sellers reduce, buyers start to step in, and you just see that sort of support start to build. And that's when you can see like the buyer-seller pressure. And they basically can see that the stock will have a high probability chance of jumping up from there. Cool. Yeah, so that's probably it for the for today. So basically, you know, when you look at the markets and stuff, if the overall market is like downtrending, like we had the NZ50G before, cool, and you can see that you just gotta wait for some momentum to build. When you get the momentum, I'm talking about across here. Yeah, I'm talking about momentum. I'm talking about this sort of stuff right here. This is the good stuff. This is what's going to make you money. This stuff here. Those run-up phases. Look at that. So during these phases, when the overall market is going up, people are increasing their position. People are buying. There's less selling going in the markets. Like everything's just in your favor, and you can make money like that. So definitely wait till you see some momentum back in the markets. Like I said, it's very hard to trade when the overall market's down, because if there isn't any buying in the market, then you know how are you gonna make money? How's it gonna be continuation? Because every spike will just get sold into. And you can see over here, you know, downwards patch there. So that sort of stuff, like you still buy it during that patch, but you want to be waiting for the momentum, because the momentum will pick up at some stage, and then stocks will start to go up. Cool. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching my video. This is the first time I'm doing it on my phone. I hope this is a good video and you guys will be interested. And just leave some comments in the section below, give me some feedback, and that'll be great. So until then guys, happy trading.